should try to stay out of sight. Gods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
They worked on others, but not on me. Cassandra! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's the small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and
So he's trying to become...
and another. Ooh, and another.
They'll be on high alert here.
Don't make me come over there! I will... There! I see her!
There. His name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Misthios for the job. Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
Next time you want me to do two things, tell me both at the same time.
The second is dependent on the first. I needed to know it was complete. I didn't expect you to get so upset about it.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just...
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it?
The witness. There you are.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him any more. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanes. I know that name well. I won't help you though, not for him.
I don't care what he's done. You're still going to help me.
I won't help someone who betrayed his men to the enemy for drachmi, and you shouldn't want to either. Men like him don't deserve to live, let alone be citizens like the rest of us. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Hey, you've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
It's done.
So it is. I'll let Sophanes know what happened.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
Person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanes a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
Ristojen parolta ton teon.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Misthios. Good day to you. Welcome, Misthios. Have a good day.
Πάρε αυτά του μέρους να εγκαταλείψω. Πώς?
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
Socrates the horse thief. I can almost hear the stories they'll tell. Aristophanes will love this.
Unfortunately, those stories would be entirely fabricated. Although, I would like to see if you believe the story should still be told once you know the truth.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where's the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
Έλα.
You shouldn't be here.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Άπα τον θάλασσαν αντλείς. Τελείωσον.
That's the thief. You won't escape.
Πεθάσω είναι!
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me?
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
Have you decided what should be done?
If he needs the horse more than the man he stole it from, let him keep it. It'll do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is the correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay. Giddy up. Yeah! Can I help you with something?
A pirate steals from a poor merchant. The merchant loses one particular... He's dead.
I'm... You can...
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master...
You can do that?
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him...
That isn't right.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon.
They did. And you deserve...
I can sense something in you.
I like to think so.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver mine. He's likely over...
I'll talk to your master.
He's not really the lead.
He will be with...
Get me out of here!
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep this slave.
I'm already working.
As if I know their name.
Give me a moment to...
That's close enough to beg.
There's a man who paid you for his freedom.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
You're a member of the cult? If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be.
Tell me why I shouldn't just...
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the...
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your... One person's freedom is another's demise.
Cassandra!
It doesn't really...
Ah!
No, not...
Good, because I hadn't...
Attica is large.
Ah, you're trying to bring us back to fate once again.
So how much did you already...
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person?
There's no difference between one person and another. We all take our first...
But are the breaths you take equal to my own? Would you not say the breath of Pericles is put to better use than that of someone in prison?
It doesn't matter which two people you compare.
So, a thief is equal to a priest?
I think I've said enough.
Ah, you're...
That does sound...
Go now, it's been...
You too, so.
Help!
What is it?
About what you...
Have you...
I'm not going to kill...
Fine. I'll find...
Well, I enjoyed that.
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
Άπαγε και μη επιστρέψει. Κοιτάξε απελφή με.
Έλα.
This is the day you die! I need to stay hidden.
Is someone there?
Away we go!